Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they get him down after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Try and muscle for the first down. Powering through. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's a quick shovel pass.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Try to catch the defense with the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing second and goal. It's snapped to the back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here. Does he take a big hit? But now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. Always looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They stop out at the 42. Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. We'll set the offense up at the 31.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Lacey. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
Lining up to try the the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. Physical one-breaking tackles. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. You get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made at the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action, and you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it, bringing pressure. And the trickery does not work there, and now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup by the offense to end this 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Lacey. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line. It's Hatchett. Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down at about the 50-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.